All right.
There we go.
Well, there we go. Phew.
Something
Hello.
happened to the connection.
It is so weird, guys.
Internet, I tell you what.
So happy whatever day of the week it is. I believe it's Thursday. And we have a lot of sun coming in here, so we're very bright according to Facebook. So
oh, yeah.
how are you doing today? I don't know how you can hear us, the sound quality. Are we good? Are we bad? We're still working out the nigglies on this system.
Are we? I didn't see. So. I didn't know there was any nigglies.
I don't know. It's just, well, we've got a lot of sunlight that comes in here. And maybe we need a green screen. Wouldn't that be great? We could have the ocean behind us. You wouldn't hear the ocean, but we would have the ocean.
We could have one of those machines that does the ocean sounds.
Ooh, I like that. Good morning. Much better today. I gave up yesterday. Yeah, there was probably like 3 or 4 minutes where we had that dead space. And if you don't know that, then you didn't continue on. It was strange for us because Facebook kept running it, and normally it cancels it. So when we were on, I'm glad we didn't say anything inappropriately, like, gosh darn it, which is like normal. So yeah, we always have to pretend that the world can see us when we have the camera in front of us, because sometimes it can.
Sometimes it can. Sorry, I just had to send a message to a client.
So Christie, she likes brooms so much.
Did I wear earrings?
She wears earrings.
Is that where you were going? Yeah,
she
I figured.
Wears earrings.
But you know what? I was looking.
Good morning, Kathy.
Because yesterday I had a different kind of. Can you make yours brighter so I can actually see it? And it still spells my name, Christie, with a Y. That really bugs me, Google, that you do that to me.
All right.
I am not Christie with a Y. I can see it.
There you go. So you can see how bright we are.
Karen, good morning. Jay, good morning. Shelly, good morning.
Jay, are you in Guayabitos yet?
He said it sounds loud and clear.
Okay, good. So we have different coffees today, and I want to try each one.
No, you don't get any of mine because you did it wrong.
What do you mean?
It's too short. It'll be too strong.
It's 230 milliliters. Now, yours, I believe, was the Samoy or something like that. And this one is the Colombia. So here, try this now. Oh, geez, I'm sorry.
Shit.
Oh, man. Hang on. This is what I have to do to get her.
No,
These glasses are not exactly the easiest to let go of, honey. So is it different?
Yeah. I really need to rinse this.
Okay, she's got to go.
Sorry,
rinse
guys.
This. Sorry. All right, so I'm going to try this.
I have to wear this today. We have a showing in a half an hour.
Well, we could head home and you can change real quick.
I don't have time.
Yeah. So this here, it all tastes the same. Yeah, I'm sorry. I get no difference. Nespresso is, it's all the same. That's what I think. I think they just put the barcodes and all that on the bottom of the coffee just to sell more. And people are like, oh, this tastes like Colombian coffee. Oh, this tastes like Ethiopian coffee. Guys, it just tastes like generic coffee. That's all it tastes like. So what the heck is going on in your world? Please tell me. Is the weather good? What did you have for dinner yesterday? For us, we had El Payo, and I had the seafood soup, which was quite large, but it was so hot, and I don't know if it was so hot that it destroyed the packaging, but the lid of the soup had come off. It broke, actually, and it was scalding hot, and it spilled in the bag. So I had some that was not in the cup and then some that was. But I bought the seafood soup, and man, it was good. The only thing I don't understand is why do they throw the Pacific crab in there? There's really not a lot of meat on Pacific crab. In fact, I believe most of them are anorexic. They have an eating disorder, and they don't get much meat in them. Now, the northern crabs, which is where it's cold, they get bigger muscles. In Mexico, they don't have big muscles. So yesterday I had 4 pieces of crab, but they did include a big chunk of lobster in it. It was a great soup. 250 pesos, which is $12.50 American. And they delivered it right next door. Christie had the enchiladas, the chicken enchiladas. They were good. And of course, French fries, because she'll always have French fries. Sean says, marinating some deer I caught a couple weeks ago from Alberta, Canada. Excellent. We're from Alberta, Canada also. And we do love deer. In Mexico, the deer are so small. They could be dogs. Seriously, that's how small these deer are here. And if you get deer meat, I think on one deer, you're lucky to get 8 kilos of meat off of one of them. That's a small deer, man. So let's just see what's going on in Christie's laptops here. Jolene is watching. Jolene says, good morning. Karen says, is your sense of taste completely back for Christie? That's a good question. We don't know. Jolene says, burgers and barley was great. I don't know what burgers and barley is. Please tell me. Oh, Christie's yelling, it's a new restaurant. Okay, very good. I'm glad burgers and barley's was great. I'm guessing they have beer there. And the cerveceria, he brings in his grains from America. So I love that.
Tried to tell, the lighting in that bathroom is terrible.
So, honey, how did you do this on your phone? Don't talk to me. What the heck? And there we go.
I got it all out. The lighting in that bathroom is not that good. What do you need it on my phone for?
Oh, I thought that's what you're using.
No.
All right, so then check on that one and see if anybody says anything. Sean is marinating some deer from Alberta. I don't know if it's northern. Where in Alberta are you from? Yeah. We are originally from Edmonton. All of my children were born there. Christie was born at the same hospital as them. And then we moved to Sylvan Lake for our last 5 years in Canada.
Yeah.
So from 98 to 2003, September, both years, we lived in Sylvan Lake for 5 years. I loved Sylvan. Sean's from Edmonton.
So Jay's
where we're from.
Okay.
And Jay is from Edmonton also.
Jay is saying that they are in Guayabitos until the 19th, and then who knows? We had barbecue mahi and Mexican tuna that we caught from fishing yesterday morning. It was great. Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Tuna and mahi.
There we go. I got you back in here, honey, because you were just a little too far off.
Oh.
So now I'm just looking at your boobs to see about the coffee, not just looking at your boobs.
Yeah, thank you, Jolene. I don't wear weird earrings very often or fancy earrings. I usually wear my normal ones, but plain ones because I'm allergic. And yesterday the earrings that I had on, it itched my ears a little. Wow. And today I'm feeling it a little bit with them.
Really?
So
what does it feel like?
It makes it just, they're tender. They're tender and kind of itchy, like an allergy, like a hive would be that same kind of feeling where it's kind of itchy and it's just a little tender.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn that off. I have a Mac at the office, and it's a Mac M1. I don't know if it's a mini, but it doesn't have a monitor, so we're using it on our big TV here.
You might want to find a monitor.
I might. Or a headset. I guess I do have a Bluetooth headset.
Oh, a headset, yeah. Yesterday I wanted to beat him a couple times. Trying to make phone calls, and he's watching TV, and I'm like, turn it down. He says, it's not loud. I said, well, it is over here.
The one time that she did get upset, I'm like trying to figure out how the hell I turn the volume down. And then she's like,
on the volume
I'm
button.
trying to I had to do something else. So yeah, she's 24/7.
We were on the phone. We needed quiet.
You weren't on the phone at this time. But, it's a co-office. We have lots of people here. We don't have a sound ceiling. So
yeah, you need to go to the other office. I think we need to set you up pretty quick there.
It's going to happen. We already talked about that this morning.
It's a restaurant near Leo's place. Yeah, that's where Burgers and Barley is.
Oh, good. And how are the burgers? How was the barley?
She said it was great.
Oh, good. The cerveceria, I really like They have a stout, which is kind of me. I'm a stout person. So it tastes chocolatey and
A little bit of coffee.
little coffee.
That strong, almost bitterness of a coffee.
This is a really damn good stout.
It is a nice beer. It's almost like a dessert beer. Like you would have it after your meal.
I get the same thing that I get from a thick coffee that I get from that stout.
Except for you can get drunk off of stout, can't off coffee.
How the hell do you get drunk off of stout? It's like 5% beer. I think I'd peed away before I got drunk on that stuff.
People do get drunk on beer, honey. It can happen.
But you have to drink a lot.
All right, Sean, thanks for joining in. Good luck with your deer.
Yeah, I would love to be able to get deer here.
And Colin, good morning. How are you?
We've got water coming off of our canopy right now.
Yeah.
It's very
They clean
strange
up there and then it just spreads all over.
Yeah, well, there was also a cable that was dangling off the sign. So yesterday I just went and whoop on top of the sign. We've got lots of debris and stuff on the top, which I think they should be responsible just to rinse that off because they created that mess.
But after hours.
After hours. In Mexico, hours don't matter. The guy who is our landlord was building the condos upstairs. And we'd have people walking by all day and cement, little pieces of cement, wet cement, dry cement, it didn't matter. People walking under and they're like, what's going on here? They don't care.
Yeah. Karen, these little snowflakes are wooden. So they do not light up. They are wood.
Where did we get those?
These we got from John and Bettina.
Thank you, John and Bettina. We love the Christmas decorations.
Yes, that's why she wanted me to take them because she knew I'd love them.
It is funny because now we've had 2 people that have given you Christmas decorations. They know it's your favorite time of year.
I think people might know my weakness. Tequila, red wine, and Christmas decorations.
And it is funny because...
And my granddaughters. But that's a whole other thing.
Now, there are people that do leave
Hi,
Mexico.
Michael. How are you?
There are people that do leave Mexico. And when they leave Mexico, sometimes they'll have things in there. And for whatever reason, they give me tools. I have no idea how to use tools.
He doesn't use tools. At least I use Christmas decorations.
So I usually give them away. But, I mean, they go to a good
Or they
home.
get stolen.
Or they get stolen.
Like our last ones.
Yeah, but that was kind of weird. So we had this party at our house. And we left the gate open. And we had our side room also open. That's my bodega, the 14-foot tall
storage
area. And somebody stole a toolbox. Like one toolbox. We don't know what else they took because unfortunately we have a lot of crap in there. But they took that toolbox, the one toolbox that had a lot of cool stuff.
Well, someone has also stolen our weed trimmer.
That's true. They probably did it the same day.
No, so we had it after that, I think. But they were smart enough at least to steal the spools that were there too for the new line.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. I need to get those video cameras to set up so we know what's going on.
Really? Because we've only had them a year.
Over a year now, we've had these video cameras.
Don't rush.
They're in our bedroom in the box. Beautiful 4K.
No. So we have no idea if they work, and we won't be able to return them now because
no. Costco still uses them. Absolutely, we'd be able to return them. That's not the problem. I think they're the same price still too. Yeah. What are you watching people for?
I'm just curious.
She is curious.
This is what we do. We people watch. That's the part. That's part of the fun about being in this office.
A little bit more. There we go. Look at that. You're even now. They'll be able to see you. What you're doing. She's got like 3 brooms at the bottom of her earrings. Yeah, it's 3 brooms. She really likes brooms. You do like brooms.
So I can.
So she got up this morning and you made cabbage soup.
It's actually like cabbage roll soup. That's what it is. But no rice. I used cauliflower. So it's just got, I used, it says to use a marinara sauce. I used the spaghetti sauce that I usually make. So that's what I put in there. and it takes some beef broth, and then you put some cabbage and some cauliflower and some onions and some hamburger and you garlic and spices, and you mix it all up, and
You're like
in a few hours you'll have soup.
You're like the boy who's always looking at the girl's boobs.
By looking outside?
No, by looking down at the thing, because they're right here.
I don't care where they are.
I really do.
I don't think anybody cares if I'm looking 2 inches down or up.
No, but you're actually looking probably 18 inches, but to there you're looking a mile down.
I just want to hit you with your tablet right now. You're so irritating.
You're irritating.
So irritating.
Remember, guys, we've been doing this now for almost 2 years.
And you still complain about the same thing. Obviously, I'm not going to stop. So stop.
She can learn things. I'm sure she can. I hope she can.
I don't want to.
So we watched
Good morning, Marie.
Watched Kyle Rittenhouse yesterday on Steven Crowder. It's about an hour and 10 minutes. And they were talking about the case, the court case, and all of that. And the kid...
He's definitely 18 years old. We'll just put it that way. He is definitely an 18-year-old.
He's 18. Now, at the same time, though, he's very mature. He was taking EMT training. Like, the guy is really smart, too. He just wants to help and be there. So the day of the shooting, he was there getting rid of graffiti and stuff. His father lives there. I mean, all this crap that said he carried it across state lines, he didn't. And also, he was living there. His dad was there. He lived over half of his time was in Kenosha. So just all of this stuff that was just lies told by the media. But when they have a narrative. So
good morning, Rosemary, Linda, Randy, Esther. They all popped up here.
Interesting story came out yesterday. Apparently, they were testing the Moderna vaccine in November before COVID was a thing. So the government, NIH and Moderna had an agreement, and they were starting to work on this in November before anybody knew what was going on. The government was already working. So the government is a part owner of the Moderna vaccine. I wonder why they make people take this vaccine and why things that maybe would work elsewhere, they don't worry about it.
I just want to read Marie's comment here because I love Marie. It says, it must be going around. I honestly wanted to slam my hubby's face into a wall before my coffee.
Marie, I'm not going to lie. I'd probably pay to see that.
People would pay to see me do that to you. I can guarantee it.
Sean,
have a lot of volunteers too.
Sean, most folks do know our story. We moved to Mexico sight unseen. We had 4 young children. We wanted an adventure. We had one. I was 33. See, now since I mentioned the C word.
Yeah, see, we froze, but only on yours.
Yeah.
Live video has been
So,
but I think only on yours it did that.
Yeah, of course. So. I'm monitored. My
you
site.
Wish.
Oh yeah.
And Linda says she loves it when you start talking about the U.S.
Yeah, I do too. Because I've been to the States.
Okay, no. Go back to Sean.
Yeah, but I've been to the U.S. way more than I've been back to Canada in these 18 years because I do like the U.S.
Go back to Sean.
Sean, there was no transition. We sold everything and moved to a country we'd never been to. So it was just what we needed to do. I knew we needed to live in Mexico. Just like the day I met her, I knew I needed to marry her. Now I question my sanity, my judgment, everything about that. But at the same time, you're going to see my face smashed into a wall very soon.
Well, yep.
So, yeah, but that was 18 years ago. It was a different world. You could do things back then you can't do now. We moved here and went right to the immigration office just to get a work visa, which you could do very easily back in those days. Now they've made it very difficult.
It was a different world. It definitely was a different world back then.
And I hope they make it a better world now. They should make it easier to immigrate here because it's very, very difficult. They're actually making it
harder. They've jacked the
dollars you need
the amount
a month.
Yeah.
And the age,
And they're
also.
making it harder for people to stay for the audit. Like they're not getting automatic 6 months anymore. And
Yeah.
it's a lot that's changing. A lot that's changing with immigration here.
So I think that we really do need to start petitioning the government to make it easier, because there are a bunch of Canadians that need to get the hell out of Canada. They really do.
So Randy is saying that he's playing tour guide. Jimmy and his friend are here. Well, that's fun. Be nice. Behave yourselves.
Yeah.
I know that's impossible, but have fun anyways. And Nicole or Karen, you are so right when you say that I have the patience of a saint.
Yeah, but so do I. Remember, she's not learning anything. So.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Hello. All right, guys. We're gonna
say
head out
goodbye
here right now because Christie's appointment is here, and we will see you all tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Adios.